Very happy morning to one and all here. Hope all are fine and good. Enjoying and spending more time with your family members, I think so. And also studying. I hope you are thorough with the first lesson. Are you thorough? All of you? Not able to hear you. Yes, what's the lesson topic? What is inside our body? Now, today we are going to see second lesson. What is the lesson topic? Is safety. Lesson 2, safety. Okay. The meaning of the word safety. Can you guess what is the meaning of the word? The meaning of the word is not in a danger. Safety means it's not in a danger. Meaning in Tamil is பாதுகாப்பாக. பாதுகாப்பாக. Not in a danger. Okay. We're going to see about the safety things inside the house, outside the house, and while playing. Okay. The subtitle. The lessons have subtitles. The subtitle of the lesson are, first one, in the house. Outside the house. Second point. And third one is while playing. What are the safety rules you have to follow while you are there in the house? Second one is while you are going out with your friends or when you are stepping outside the house. And then third one is what are the rules you have to follow, do's and don'ts while playing. First section, in the house. Let's move to in the house, the first topic. First one, when you are inside the house, okay, can you play with the things like scissors, knife? Can you play? No, you should not play around with sharp-edged things like scissors and knives and blades and so on. You should never ever play without things like this. Second one, you should not play with a matchstick or matchstick, stipet. Okay, should not play with a matchstick or try to light firecrackers on your own without your elders or your parents' help. You should not play with the matchstick or crackers. Next thing, third one. Never stick your fingers into an electrical socket. Electrical socket is nothing but a plug point, okay, like this. You'll be your father or mother will be putting iron plug point will be there in your house, right? You should not put your hands inside or your fingers inside this plug point or electrical socket. You may get into bad shock. It's shock. And also, should not touch the switchboard with your wet hands. You should not touch the switches with your wet hands. Okay, next one. Do not, after playing, you are playing with the toys like cars and jeep and cycles. You are playing with the toys. As a kids, you will be playing with the toys. After playing, you have to put the toys in the position where you have to put it in the basket near your back. Do not leave your toys on the floor. After playing, you should not leave the toys as it like that. Why? Because someone may trip and fall down. Without seeing the toy, someone may slip and fall down. Okay. Then, next point, fifth point. You should never take medicines or tonic or anything on your own. For example, you got a fever or a cold. Can you go to the fridge and take Crozin or anything cold, cold and take it without consulting the doctor? No, you should never take medicines on your own. Consult the doctor and then you have to take it. Okay. Sixth point. Do not climb onto the high shelves. In your house you will be having high shelves or windows. You should not climb onto the high shelves and you may slip and fall down and you will get hurt. So do not climb on the high shelves on window sills. Next, seventh point is, these are the points we are seeing in the house. Okay. Do not lean over railings. Do not lean over railings. And then next point, eighth, the last point is, never open the door for a stranger. If someone is making a bell in the door, you does not know who is it. Can you go and open the door? No, you should never open the door to a stranger. Okay, these are the 8 points inside the house you had to follow. Next, what is the next topic you have to see is outside the house. Before going to outside the house, shall we all recall these 8 points once again? Yes. First one is, do not play with a sharp edged like knives or scissors or blades or etc. Second one, do not play with the matchsticks or crackers, firecrackers on your own without if you can play, but with the help of your parents or grandparents or elders. Okay. Next one, third one, never stick your fingers into electrical socket or a plug point. Then fourth point is, do not leave your toys on the floor if someone may fall and trip and fall. The fifth point is, never take medicines on your own. Sixth point is, do not climb onto the high shelves or windowsills. Seventh one is, do not lean over railings. Eighth one, the last point is, never open the door for a stranger. Okay. Next subtitle is, outside the house. Outside the house. What are the rules, steps you had to follow outside the house? When you step out of your house, what are the rules you had to follow? Okay. When you are walking on the road, okay, let's imagine you are walking on the road. Where you had to walk? You had to walk only on the footpath. Walk on the footpath. Spelling is F-O-O-T-P-A-T-H. Footpath. Walk on the footpath. Footpath is nothing but nadapade. Walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, what you have to do? You can go to the center of the road and walk? No. Keep to the left. Always keep to the left of the road. Okay? First point, when you go out, you should have to walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, you have to walk on the left of the road. Okay? Footpath is nothing but, is otherwise also called, I already told you, it's nadapade in Tamil. It's also called as sidewalk. It's also called as footpath. Is otherwise called as sidewalk. Next one. Second point. First point is walking on the footpath. Second point is obey the traffic light. You have to obey the traffic light. How many colors will be there in the traffic light? 3 colors. Red, green and yellow. Okay? Remember that red means stop. Yes. And green means go. Red means stop and green means go. And while crossing the road, what you had to do? You had to use the zebra crossing. Use the zebra crossing to cross the road. Okay, next one. Some roads do not have a traffic light. Some roads in our streets also do not have a traffic. That time what you had to do? Yes, some roads do not have traffic light or zebra crossing. No, you don't have traffic light also, you will not have zebra crossing. And that time you had to be very, very careful while crossing the road. What you had to do? You had to look at both the sides, right and the left. And when the road is clear, when the road is empty, no one is there, no traffic, no bus or no car is coming, then only you had to cross the road. Okay? Where some roads do not have a traffic light or a zebra crossing. On that time you had to be very, very careful while crossing the road. You had to look at both the sides and then you had to cross the road. Okay. Next. Some roads have overbridges for people to walk across. Others have underground paths. Some roads have overbridges and some other roads have underground path called subways. What this underground path is called? Subways. S-U-B-W-A-Y-S. Subways. It is called subways. Surangapadai. In Tamil it is called as Surangapadai. These subways are very useful to cross the road. If there is a overbridge is there, underground roads are called subways and these subways are used to cross the road. And as you kids are very much interested in riding the bicycle, while riding the bicycle also you have to be very careful. Do not ride your bicycle on the busy roads. Okay, do not ride your bicycle on the busy roads. Signal with your hand while before you are turning. Signal with your hand before you are turning. And then 7th point. Some roads have railway tracks. Some roads have railway cross railway tracks. And the gates at these crossings are closed when a train is about to pass by. These gates will be closed. Okay? Some roads will be having cross railway tracks and these gates at these crossings are closed when the train is about to pass by. And when the gates are closed, never ever try to cross the tracks. When the gates are closed, never ever try to cross the tracks. You will be getting into trouble. So never cross the tracks while the gates are closed. Then 8th point. Stand in a line while waiting for a bus. Stand in a line. In a bus stand, you're waiting for a bus. You had to stand in a line. Do not push one another while getting on or off. Okay, while getting on or off, you should never ever push. And do not lean out of the window or a car or a bus. You should not put your head outside the window. And next, do not go to parks or fields all alone without your parents or your grandparents, without elders. You should not go to park. You should not go all alone. And then next point is never take presents from strangers. Do not go for a walk with someone you do not know. If you do not know one person, you should not move with them. Okay. These are the points you have to follow outside the house. Okay. Next, we are going to I'll show you the signs you have to follow in the traffic. Okay. First one. Can you able to see the picture? What does this picture denote? Yes. Have you seen this picture? Have you seen the signal in the road? Yes, I guess you have seen it. This is no right turn. If this is there, you should not turn to right hand side. Okay? Next. What does this denote? No left turn. No left turn. This is, if this signal is there in the road, we should not enter into that road. No entry. Arrow mark and it is crossed like this. It denotes that it is no entry. Okay? This is no U-turn. No U-turn. What is this? This is no stopping. No stopping. No parking. No parking means if this symbol is there in the road, you should not park your vehicle nearby. Okay? No parking. And then last one, this is railway crossing. Railway crossing. These are the traffic signs you have to follow to keep you safe on the roadside. Okay? Next, we are going to see what are the rules you have to follow while playing. While playing. Okay? You should not play near a busy road. Busy road, you should not play near a busy road. Here comes the bus, lorry, everything coming here in the busy road. You will play in this road? No, you should not. Okay? Second point is, do not push too hard. You and your friend are playing in the park, in the swing. And your friend is sitting and you are pushing. You should not push too hard while playing. You should be very careful on the seesaw also. Okay? Next, you're playing in the park. Your friend gets hurt. What will you do? You have to go and tell it to an adult as soon as you can. If someone gets hurt, you tell to an adult as soon as you can. Okay? You should not leave that person and should not run away. You have to go to and get the help from the elders. And next step, while playing, do not race with each other while going up or down the stairs. When you're climbing on your stairs, you should not run. Never push each other while getting in the lift. Do not go for a swim or a walk on your own. Do not go for a swim on your own. And you should not also. These are the rules we have to follow while playing. Okay. Do not tease an animal or disturb a nest of an animal also. You may get bitten or sting if you disturb the nest or if you disturb the house of the animal. Also, it is very unkind to tease or throw a stone at animals. Next, do not taste the leaves or fruits or flowers of plants. You do not know. It may be poisonous. So, do not taste the leaves or fruits or flowers of plants you do not know. Okay. these are the lessons today. Are you all thorough with it? Shall we one time revise what all this we have seen? First we saw rules, safety rules in the house, outside the house, and playing. In the house, what all the things we see? Do not play around with the scissors or the knives, etc. Second one, do not play with the matchstick or try to light firecrackers on your own. Third point, never touch the switchboards with your wet hands. Next one, never take medicines on your own. Next one, do not climb onto the high shelves of the window. Next one, never open the door for a stranger. These are the rules you have to follow inside the house. Next one, outside the house. What are the steps you have to follow outside the house when you're walking? You have to use the footpath. Second one, obey the traffic lights. Red means stop and green means go. In some roads do not have traffic lights, and that time what you have to do? You have to be very careful while crossing the road. Look at both the sides, right and the left side. Then you have to cross the road if the road is clear. And never run while crossing the road. You and your mother are going on a road. You should not run. You have to hold your mother's hand and then only you have to cross the road. Never ever run while crossing the road. Next, some roads have overbridges for people to walk across. Others have underground paths also. What is the path is called? Subways. Okay. Next, do not ride your bicycle on the busy road. When you are going before turning, what you have to do? You have to signal with your hand. Then you have to turn. And some roads, next point is, some roads have railway tracks. The gates of these crossings are closed. Crossings are closed when the train is about to pass. And when the gates are closed, you should never cross the tracks. Okay. Then, do not go to parks or fields alone. And never ever take presents from strangers. And do not go for a walk with someone you do not know. Next, while playing, what are the rules you have to follow? You should not play near the busy roadsides. Second, do not push too hard while playing on the swing. While playing in the park, if someone got hurt, you have to inform or you have to go and tell it to an adult as soon as you can. And while going and climbing on the steps, you should not race with one another. And last, you should not tease an animal or disturb its nest. Okay. That's all, children. That's all for today's session. I hope you all understand. And we'll see you in the question answer section. If you have any doubts, just please WhatsApp me. Thank you, children.